Welcome back to another episode of Once Upon a Witchlight. We would absolutely love it if you would like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check that bell so you never miss an episode. And of course, while you're doing that, I am going to read some comments from last week's episode right now. Quote number 1. I will always be impressed by the gang's ability to just make up characters like Chicken Head Biting Dennis and Scurvy Dave on the fly and roll with it with hilarious results. Thank you.
That was one of my favorites. I saw that.
Quote number 2. And can we talk about why you still talk to Kevin? I can feel the anger from here. Gideon, run and hide. Quote number 3. Frost biting into the granite chess piece like it was a 5-year-old Jolly Rancher found under a car seat. Yeah, that's right. And quote number 4. I, for one, think it's insane how Frost took up the punching bag role of the party. This is finally a win for Torbeck. So, as always, make sure you leave a comment below, and maybe next week yours will be read. In the meantime, if you'd like to support the stream, we got a few different ways you can do that. You can become a channel member right here on YouTube. You can check out our merch shop. We got a lot of really great stuff going on over there. Become a patron over on Patreon. It's an awesome way to support us because you get a lot of really awesome stuff in return. You can still pre-order The Crooked Moon at thecrookedmoon.com, and now you can get The Crooked Moon on D&D Beyond, so go check that out. Thank you.
We are Legends of Evantris. This is Wednesday. Roll that beautiful bean footage, Rich.
Once upon a witchlight hour, the sleeping queen stirred in her tower, and through grand halls past lock and key came to her slumber dreams of 3. The first brought laughter filled with fright, the second love defiled by spite, the third a world of pure delight. She welcomed these, they were her own, but soon from porcelain lips a groan, her silvery dreamscape now forsaken, to pain from which she'd not awaken. Something blighted had come hither, foul as nightshade creeping thither, from yon the grave-like curse did wither. The little prince wept in his spire, his wounded heart had one desire, a ballad from the dreaming queen could turn his maelstrom mind serene. He vowed her rescue, speech sincere, but toys would be his shield and spear, and so he scoured for 1 full year. In springtime wreathed in parenthood, the prince first found a toy of wood, a doll set, beasts and wild things, but listen close and each one sings, a song of child, owl and bear, a song that calls the spirits there, a song for monsters with much hair. When summer heat steamed like a kettle, the prince then found a toy of metal, a rocking horse with ashen mane, around its neck was draped a chain. Its horn and eyes and nose shoot flame, with mighty hooves and sturdy frame, no better steed one could proclaim. He searched from autumn's harvest throne, the prince then found a toy of bone, lettered blocks stacked to the sky, when turned to words could only lie. Deceit known to the hounds of hell, makes for a potent hex or spell, of souls, of sin, of Shadowfell. Through winter's chill, from peak to pass, the prince then found a toy of glass, marble spun in measured motion, like careful thought or certain notion, each glinting cat's eye seeing all, from stars beyond the cosmic sprawl, to inner strength and mind's recall. When season stopped, the final day, at last the prince found halves of clay. He shed a tear. This would not do. His favorite toy was split in 2. It stank and had a horrid face, but in his heart held special place. Through toil this crack he would erase. The day has come, no time for rest. The fateful toys placed in a chest, with stripes of white and stripes of red, just like a big top by his bed. The little prince prepares a flower for either outcome, sweet or sour, and makes a wish for love, for power, once upon a witchlight hour.
You were all standing atop the plateau at Lockberry Henge. You have been dancing for hours now, enjoying the company of the Corrids, firmly brought into their fold as they enjoy their time with you, when all of a sudden amidst the sounds of the storm that is roiling overhead, you begin to hear the sounds of hammers on stone and chisels on stone, incredibly loud, echoing throughout the mountain peaks, as the Queen of the Corrids makes her way over towards the edge of the plateau and yells out death to the Briganox. The rest of the Corrids rush over to her. They all begin picking up stones and chucking them down into the valley below, as they yell and scream, completely losing interest in their dance and their time with you. And that is where you find yourselves now. You are standing in the middle of these stones as all of these Corrids are in a rage, hurling rocks into the chasm.
Oh my God! Are we under attack? Is this political violence?
This is really harsh and our mellow, man.
Yeah, I mean, we were just dancing. Now they're throwing rocks at these
The
guys.
vibes were peak and now they're off.
Brutal gang warfare? Is this the 90s? I look around, like, where are we under attack from the Briganox?
You don't seem to be under attack. So you're on top of a plateau at the top of a mountain, and they are. You are up high. They are looking down, potentially towards the mouth of a cave or something like that.
They're like chucking rocks.
And they're chucking
down.
rocks down there and yelling.
Fuck those guys! Yeah, fuck them Briganox! I run over and I just grab rocks and I just start yeeting.
No, wait. No.
These guys at some point, man. Fuck them Briganox!
I'm chucking rocks.
Oh my
stupid Briganox.
crummy, man. I mean, but we haven't talked to him. Say something smart.
If Briganox have no haters, Gricko's dead!
Yeah, get him,
Fuck them! we goblinoid Manchurian candidate, and like we just get activated and like in a mountain throwing rocks and stuff. Like that's like 100%.
DNA.
Yeah. Caveman brain.
Remy, Gideon, we need to get out of here. Let's just go. We're not going to be able to stop them.
What the fuck's going on? Talk to the queen.
Stop what you're doing. This is unnecessary violence. They're just passing through.
What are you talking about? It's the damn Briganox. They're making all the sound to ruin our fun. Death to the Briganox!
Death to the Briganox!
Just so I have the situation straight. We're killing all the Briganox because they're hammering anvils while we're trying to party. That's why we're killing them all.
What are you talking about? We're not killing them. We're throwing rocks down there.
Oh,
The distance of the...
They're inside of their mountain caves, hammering away just to ruin our fun.
None of them are actually in any danger. I'm gonna peek over and
Gringo, Torment thinks he killed one.
Nice, tool back. Oh, let's not count how many we killed.
Roll a D100 for me, please.
Roll a D100.
Thank you. You step to a safe spot along the edge here, Frost, and you look down into the chasm. It is shrouded in fog. It is... And you can imagine it's like this always, but it's perpetually stormy here. And with that amount of moisture in the air, there is a thick layer of fog that's almost encircling this. But you find a position whereas everyone here, the Corrids and your two goblinoid friends are hurling rocks down into this almost blindly. You find a position where you can look down into this chasm and see a vantage point. And from here, you notice a couple of things. You notice that about halfway down in this chasm, that there is the place that the Corrids were talking to you about. You can see what looks to be almost a crater lake. It's quite a huge jutting platform out from around the middle of this mountain, and around it are these 8 giant stone beacons. One of them
around the lake.
It's like a crater that's filled with water, so a crater lake. And you see that one of these beacons is lit, and as you're looking, you notice a second one lights, and just as it does, the first one goes out.
So it's going like, and then the next one, and then the next one, and it's just going around like that in order? Or
Yeah,
like
every time one is lit, the one before it goes out.
something about Gondor.
That's expected behavior.
The Briganox call
you
for aid.
know,
We know of this.
that
fake prince down there
that
that's trying
aligns
to-
with what you had heard, and you see that.
Oh, he's trying to light them all at the same time.
Yeah,
Right? And then
that-
something's following him and putting
That is, you're able to look at that and say, okay, that's the place where that's happening. I recognize that. But even further down, as you continue to look down the chasm, you see that once it gets to the actual base of it, where the two mountains diverge from each other, you see that there is clearly a large entrance to a cave, an incredibly large entrance, and all around it are these hulking stone statues. And from this vantage point, it's really difficult to see what the statues are of, but aside from that, you don't see any Briganox at all. You're not really sure what a Briganox is, what it looks like to know, but you don't see any moving creatures in that space. What did you get with your D100?
I got a 36. Torbeck doesn't intend to see their faces ever!
Though you don't see any Briganox about. You do see there had been a goat that was scaling the mountain as a rock crashes into the side of it, and you watch as it plummets down the mountain and splatters into a pool.
What are you
of blood.
doing, Gregor? Look!
Got one!
Yeah,
no,
here you
no,
go,
you-
Gucci.
you-
Here you go. So you do that. Here you go. There we go.
You guys don't see that. Only Frost sees that. You're looking down into just fog.
I go over to the biggest boulder I can find.
Here you
and
go,
I
Gucci.
stick
Here's
my-
another rock.
I stick my 10-foot long arms under the boulder and I start yelling at Gricko, help Torbeck roll this!
Yeah. Okay, Gucci, help us.
I'm gonna try to push like some boulder over the edge of this thing and just like cause Indiana Jones style devastation.
Okay. You push the boulder down. Roll another D100 for me.
Good God. Come on, give me a hundo. 58.
Okay. You are still watching this. You see the goat fall, and for a moment you're not sure what it is, but then as you watch it tumble, you realize what it is and the devastation that your friends are doing. And as you turn to let them know what's happening and what you see, you watch as this giant boulder begins to roll down the side of this cliff.
No, stop.
It barely misses. It barely misses one of the Fey beacons on this plateau about halfway down.
Yeah,
Well, the event is over.
You're gonna break it, and a Nalfeshni is gonna come out and he's gonna fucking kill us.
As it continues to roll down, dislodging huge portions of this mountain. And by the time it crashes into, there's basically a little valley, a narrow walking path. That's at least how it looks from up here between these two mountains as they go up. And as the boulder rolls down the one and lands at the bottom, bits of both mountains fall down and blocks off an entire pathway. There's now a huge blockade there. If you were to get down to the base, your options for travel would be directly into the mine itself or potentially down the jagged cliffside on the opposite side.
We're winning!
Fuck them guys! Can you remind me of the political
Climate.
climate of like
So what you know about the Chorids,
Yeah.
or what you have learned from the Chorids is that the Chorids hate the Briganox, and the reason that they hate them is because their lead architect, Briganox, are very ingenious. They make a lot of contraptions and things. Their lead architect has been working directly with Endolin to create
recall
things
that.
from Motherhorn. And they also hate the Chorids and like to disrupt their fun. They intentionally make loud noises to ruin the, anytime that they've done song and dance, and also to alert Endolin when they're out and about doing fun things, which is why they don't anymore, because she'll come down from Motherhorn and she'll snip off their hair to use for ropes and pulleys and things within Motherhorn.
But we
the
also
good guys.
we know that we need the Briganox to go through their tunnels to get to Motherhorn.
They let you know that yes, there does appear to be some sort of entrance into Motherhorn. How you would get in there is hard to know, but
do we need the Chorids for anything in particular? That's what I'm trying to remember. It's like, are they going to help us in some way,
My
or they would help
recollection
us
is-
find Glean? Or
Knight Amadepore told us that we needed to befriend the Chorids in order to get their permission to pass.
yes, because getting directly to Briganock Mine, you have to go over Lockberry Henge, down where you're throwing all of these rocks.
So we're crossing through.
You're
just by
crossing
narrative
through there.
of traveling.
We
through
need their
safely.
permission to get to the Briganox.
Yeah, to get down into the
To
mountain.
the top. Okay.
And that also they have put some sort of statue safety mechanism outside of the cave to prevent people from getting in there and to prevent the Briganox from leaving, which is presumably what Frost is seeing, the giant stone statues.
Peace was never an option! Torbeck has
Hootsie!
become ungovernable!
Well,
Let's go, Hootsie!
I'd like to approach. Do I remember the queen's name?
Yeah, I'm sure you do. What's her name, Rich?
It's like Rodelia.
No, it was definitely, you should try calling her that.
Rodiandra. What to do, Miss Queen Lady? I mean, is all this violence and noise necessary? I mean, I understand y'all really don't like them Briganox down there. I mean, perhaps this is something that my band of mercenaries could help you with.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Obviously, given all of this horrific political violence that's happening around us, y'all don't like them too much. And I figured you just sort of, aimlessly throwing rocks and boulders down in their general direction isn't doing a whole lot.
So let them know that they can't just walk all over us. They can't just let her know that we're here, we're having a good time, and that she can come just steal our hair anytime she wants.
Would you be willing to entertain a more permanent solution, Queen Argental?
Are you suggesting that we just kill them?
I'm suggesting that we just kill them.
If you let us pass, we might be able to make a deal.
If you can get in there, we can sneak on in. We'll go down the edge of the bowl of the crater like a stealth mission. We'll sneak
In the middle of the night.
Yeah, sneak into their caves and we'll cut their throats while they asleep.
We're pretty good at killing people.
Well, as long as none of us have to go with you, I'd be more than happy to give you, especially after every... Hold off on the rock throwing! And you see that they all stop throwing
You hear a
rocks.
chorus.
I would throw a couple more until I realized that they've all stopped, and I...
Yeah.
She won't make any effort to stop the two of you, but you do notice that the rest of them back up and
I'm
they
just
all
self-conscious.
they all align with their particular standing stone.
Torbeck doesn't know what came over Torbeck.
Well, and that's the best part, you understand, right? Because if you all went in there and killed it, it could cause a blood feud that may last centuries. But if you send us, they won't necessarily know that we're political agents.
Just a couple of drifters.
And my band of mercenaries is very well trained. If anyone gets captured, they will not leak a word of it. I have contingencies upon contingencies.
Well, I've never really thought about them being killed. We just want them to stop.
Well, what's
But,
the best
you know,
way to stop somebody?
Death is a permanent solution.
You fucking kill them. That's it. I mean, and here's the thing, right? We get in. If you can get us in, we'll kill them, and then that gives us entrance to Motherhorn, presumably, if I'm understanding all this stuff, right?
You might need at least one of them to get into Motherhorn. I'm not sure it's a place you can just walk into.
We can keep one alive. That's fine.
But then you'd kill it after,
Well, we could. I mean,
lest it procreate and they fill up the mine again.
Yeah, I mean, once we've expanded the usefulness of said Briganock, yeah, we can cut its throat. No problem. So here's the thing. At the end of the day, we want to help y'all. Given how beneficial this could be to you and our particular skill set, this might come at a premium if you don't mind paying for our services.
In what way would you prefer that I pay? We don't really barter in gold.
No, I mean, just a couple more of those gems. You have a few lying around, we can take a few, maybe just one each.
Yes, these sapphires are quite nice.
Would you mind giving me an hour to speak with
take your time, and I'm happy to negotiate.
I'll speak with my council. Take some time to eat and be merry, and we'll make a decision for you in due time.
An hour. That's...
Wow.
That's plenty of time, thank you. We can play a game of Marshall the Scattering.
Tormek loves that.
I also love a good game of Marshall the Scattering. We would love it if you would stay the evening with us and start your journey in the morning.
No, yeah, we can absolutely stay. It doesn't have to be right now. I'm just offering you a permanent solution to your problem. And then, hopefully, no one has to miss any more hair.
Well, then give us an hour. We'll make a decision, and then we can spend the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company.
I know just how precious hair can be.
It's true. It's really quite rude what they do.
I'll go apply my mustache.
I'll see you soon. And she makes her way over, and you watch as they all move into her monolith, and they disappear from sight. And you are left alone at the top of Lockberry Henge for roughly an hour. The fire is roaring in the middle. There's a pot and a bunch of things to cook if you decide you want to do as such. And you have time to make a plan for how you are going to kill the Briganocks.
Whoa, can you believe these guys play Marshall the Scattering? I wonder if they play Warlord. My Warlord is Richie the Unfaltering. And I pull out a card that's literally just Richie. It's holographic.
That's amazing that you've been able to keep it in mint condition.
Yeah.
Despite all of our adventures.
Yeah,
Let me see that.
We've swam through swamps. I mean, crazy stuff. That's impressive.
Tap and sacrifice Richie and staple a condom to a piece of paper. That's wild.
How much did you spend on that?
Dorek doesn't have to tell you that.
It's a piece of cardboard. How much is it going to be worth?
Well, it was an investment.
For what?
It will be worth more someday.
I look at it. Is it like creased and like?
No, it's actually in very
it's
good
in
condition.
Oh, wow.
It's in surprisingly good
Okay.
condition.
Well, it's relatively handsome, I guess. No.
Anyway, he's got a good jaw.
Yeah,
Nice set of hair.
I put it in its protective box and I put it back in my filthy sack.
And it's like very weirdly modern.
Yeah.
It's like a different art style.
Oh, yeah.
It's out of place in this one.
It's CGI in like a 2D.
Oh, my God.
As you're having this conversation, Crummy, you feel a tap on your back, a very gentle tap. And as you turn around, you see Amadepore standing there behind you, and seems to be, he seems to have everything that he has normally on him strapped to his back. Could we have a quick conversation between the two of us? You are the leader of this merry group of fellows.
Well, from a certain point of view, I suppose that's true. What's on your mind, fella?
I have been here dancing alongside you, but going mostly unnoticed, which is fine. It's very fine.
No, that's just fine.
Yes, but I have overheard that you have a new goal in mind, to get directly into Motherhorn, and I really must find Gleam. And I was... Well, I know that it is I don't want to cause any trouble, but you don't seem to need me.
Wasn't Gleam in the mines? I thought we were killing two birds with one stone.
Yes, I did believe that to be so, but it does not sound like that might be the case any longer.
Oh. Well.
At least from what Polynella is telling me in her stealth missions overnight.
What? Wait, she goes on stealth missions too?
Well, yes, she's a bee.
Well, is she looking for employment? Gainful employment?
She's employed by me.
3 square meals a day?
You can feed her thrice.
I certainly can.
You can't even feed Torbeck thrice.
Well, that's more of a choice.
Not down your Torbeck's mouth.
It's not about capability.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, no, we're friends, I believe, yes? All of us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Polynella would be at your disposal anytime you needed her.
Well, but if y'all, how about this? Let's say she offers us this job. You don't look like a Chord, right? You could blend in with the rest of us. You come, let's all cut some throats. I mean, I feel like old Bumpanella, with that stinger can fuck some fucks up.
I am afraid of going back to Motherhorn so soon if Gleam is not in the cave. I think we should split up.
Oh.
And then, if you do not find Gleam in the cave, I have one other place. Yes, I'm sorry, my darling, but we must go back. There is the beekeeping Cyclops.
Oh.
I do believe that Gleam may have headed that way, hoping to find me.
Oh, and
miss out on the
And
beekeeping Cyclops that you cooked. I want to fuck that guy up.
Yeah, well, come on, can we cut his throat too?
Insult to injury.
Add it to the list.
I do believe that I must retrace my steps
Well,
and just guarantee that she is not missed.
Are you at any risk facing this Cyclops? Would you be able to take him in a fight?
In a fight, no. But I am very clever. And I was able to rescue Pollinella. I do believe that I could encounter him again and make my way out safe and sound. So I would like to give you this. And he passes you what looks to be a hardened piece of honey in a teardrop shape. It looks almost like an earring. And he shows you that he has one on as well.
Oh.
You can use this to communicate with me. If you happen to find Gleam inside of the caves, I would rush straight to your side. I'm quite quick on my own, especially with Pollinella by my side. And if you do not find her, you can let me know, and I can continue my search if she's not at the beekeeping Cyclops.
Wait a minute. Are we gonna miss out on the beekeeping Cyclops adventure if we don't go with you right now?
Yes.
there's no other way to put this.
Well, we can.
No, I don't want to miss out on that.
We can kill the Briganauts at a later time. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's exactly what I was just about to say.
I'm not going.
Why don't we do it in
James
Cyclops?
Support is my new favorite character because he's literally the epitome of the meme of nice muscles, bro. She let me hit because I'm goofy.
That's my whole life.
Oh, God. I love this guy.
Well, look, I mean, so here's the thing, right? This whole, eternal blood feud, this seems to have been going on for, years, maybe centuries, who knows? So I feel like if you need help now, we can go, I
it's
feel like
not-
missing out on that.
a short
not
detour. We want to help
necessarily
you.
that
You were
I'm-
nice enough to give us the toilet tents.
Did you say toilet?
The tents with with the strange toilets in them.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
No,
I
I
don't
was
think.
It's only been a few hours. What?
Dunk of the tail, please.
Oh my lord! The magical tents that you gave us, they're very strange, but very nice accommodations.
There was some.
Our connection is magical.
Am I hearing this in my mind or is everyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've achieved harmonic resonance
No.
with the
Yeah,
toilet.
so-
I'm trying
so
to
there-
suppress it.
It can
I'm trying to
always
suppress
reach
it.
you.
By
Focus,
the
focus,
end
Franz,
of Witchlight,
focus,
if
focus.
every single one of you does not have a mighty NPC speaking into your brain, we've done something wrong.
You're right.
Gideon has chuckles, Derek has the magical toilet, so who knows what's next?
The eldritch magical toilet with no name.
I think, Crummy, we can bring back the imp that haunts them.
It's your own Goblin. It's your version of the Goblin.
That's my 2022.
Oh my god. Well, it's not that I need to take care of. I'm not going to do anything harmful to the beekeeping Cyclops. I'm simply going to return to see if Gleam went looking for me.
Well, no,
But
I mean-
now, my concern is that I don't want to enter Motherhorn without making sure that Gleam is safe.
Yes.
So
Well, neither do we.
if we would all like to travel to the Briganox, and
Yeah.
that would be fine.
No, I'm
But
saying
if
we
Gleam
can
is
take-
not there, before we enter Motherhorn, we would have to go to the beekeeping Cyclops.
Well, they'll all be dead. I mean, the caves will be clear. We can come and go whenever we want. So my point is, if you want to come and check there, we'll kill some Briganox. Is she there? Is she not?
Right.
Either way, if she's not, we'll go deal with it. We'll help you with the Cyclops, and then we'll come back.
You would really like my company?
Yeah, we're
as
not
such?
really in any kind of time
Yes.
rush, right? No, it'll be fine.
There's really no reason to rush.
That means a great deal to me, Mr. LaCroix. A great deal.
Well, it's my honor. And so I feel like we can make sure everybody's happy at the end of all this. What do you think, fellas?
Okay.
I feel like that's the best of both worlds.
So we get to do the Briganauts in, and then we still get the beekeeping Cyclops, man. I mean, I think it just works
that
out.
it is most likely that Gleam will be inside those mines. Unless...
Well, I propose that we platinum this yawn.
Me too. Do reptiles yawn?
Oh, is everybody else feeling?
That actually got me.
Well, I think either way it's getting late. We need to wait to see what the queen comes back with.
Yeah. I need to change my subclass too.
Then what are you going to change it to?
I'm thinking the moon. I'm really starting to lean to the moon right now.
The moon.
Yeah, the moon is looking really nice.
So, tell us about the moon.
Oh, there are a lot of phases.
Oh.
I think you know where you're going with this.
It's responsible for the tides.
Yeah.
You're going like.
Are there
science
3
and physics
phases
with
or are there 4? I always forget.
As you're having this conversation, a bolt of lightning strikes and you watch as it connects against all of these moon
I thought Greg was
beacons
about to
that
die.
are in the air. And you watch as Motherhorn illuminates for a second. But you also notice as tendrils of lightning jolt down towards the Fey beacons on the plateau below. And you watch as all of them illuminate for a split second. And then you can see in the air around you these little electric crackles, and I need every single one of you to roll a d100 for me, please.
What are you talking about? I'm guessing this is a goofy roll, so I'm gonna roll my goofy hundo.
I got a 50 on the dot.
I got a 30 on the dot.
Goofy hundo.
75.
Hold on, let me write it down.
Okay.
30.
You said 50.
Oh,
50
very
for me.
nice.
Torbeck,
30.
Grinko,
75.
Wow.
I think probably at least 25% of our fan base thinks that his name is Grinko. I think I would believe that.
I see Grinko
actually-
more than I say Grinko.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's a
Grinko's
lot.
very common.
Grinko, yeah.
That's what I've been saying, Grinko.
Gideon, what did you get? Gideon, what did you get?
34.
Frost.
7.
Thank you. That's all.
Well, that's a nightmare. So what's the plan? Then we are going to convince the queen that we are going to kill the Briganox, and then we are going to instead go to the Cyclops, or are we going to clear the cave first? I just want to make sure we're clear.
We're gonna kill those horrible Briganox.
I think what Amadepore is saying is that Amadepore and Bumpanella are going to come with us to the caves. We're going to kill all the Briganox.
With rocks.
Well, this week, well,
Violently.
way.
No,
There's something about throwing rocks that really gets Torbeck
No,
going.
wait. Next time we go, I'm going to show you a special rock throwing maneuver. That
Okay.
I didn't showcase now because I feel like I need a clear shot.
That's
Break
fine.
up the
Is it
second
the throw to the sidearm thing that you always do?
No, it's a special move. I'll
It's
have
the,
it
it's the
revealed.
sidearm thing.
Torbeck's gonna
Shut up!
Torbeck's gonna get a slightly bigger rock, and then with his 10-foot arm, smash their skulls in.
Yeah!
What's the over-under that the Briganox are actually incredibly cute, like little Furbies?
Then it'll be easier to kill.
All right.
If that's the case, Torbeck's gonna make shoes out of them.
You guys really on a different wavelength right now.
You do need
No,
to
we're on the very same wavelength. We want to kill Briganox with rocks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm ready to kill Briganox. I'm just making shoes out of them.
Torbeck's never thrown a rock before, and it's changed Torbeck.
Yeah, I mean, really do have the arms for it.
Yeah.
I feel like you would be really great at throwing rocks at a group of soldiers riding on horses toward you, making their last stand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as the soldiers rage.
Torbeck can feel it deep in his being.
I feel like we're gonna make a lot of monkey trouble in those mines. all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say.
Torbeck can make a baseball reference.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's like very mysterious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How do they know about baseball?
Well,
What the fuck is baseball?
it's a little bit of inside baseball.
A little
He doesn't
bit.
know. Yeah, he doesn't
Goblin
he doesn't
stuff.
know.
I mean, I'm telling you,
It's
goblin.
goblin stuff.
Every
Yeah.
time, man,
Yeah,
goblins.
So does that sound good? All right.
Yeah.
So you and Bumpanella will come with us. We'll.
Do you keep calling her Bumblenella?
Well, yeah. Isn't that a name?
Well, it's
No,
Polly.
it's Polly.
Pollinella.
Oh, Paulinella.
Paulinella,
You know,
yeah.
it's kind of close. She's a bump. You got to cut me some slack on that one. Bumpanella's a pretty good name, right? Bumpanella.
Yes, no, it's lovely.
thinking
She
that.
doesn't seem to mind. I just wanted to verify.
Is Bumbanella a sister's name, perhaps?
That's possible. The beekeeping Cyclops did have quite a few bees there.
Can you ask Paulinella?
I mean, I could, but it could be a touchy subject.
I don't want to get between either of you.
I'll ask her.
I'm getting the sense they can't communicate.
Where I was going with
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
What a plot
All body
twist.
language. That's my remarkable.
The outlook unsure.
Outlook unsure.
Yes.
Well,
I
we were
don't think they
playing.
can communicate. Is it just a bee that just follows him around? And
He
thinks
just
he's
grabbed her
his
and
wife?
shook her. Her eyes went.
Outlook unsure. This story is getting really complex.
What the heck? I ain't never seen anybody do that before. I've seen a grown dandelion shake a bee the size of a truck.
Pick up your coat and violently shake them.
Gringo, what secrets do you have to share with us?
This is good news. We can be bees.
Wow.
But how long will we live?
We'll live for 30 years. We can be a bee. I feel like I'm suddenly feeling better.
Okay.
You had to throw up right here. There's a cliff right over here. You
I
can,
feel like I got a couple concussions. Concussion.
make sure they get plenty of rest.
Okay, I'll get plenty of rest. That's a good idea.
Make sure you sleep immediately.
Go to bed. Let's go to bed.
We all stay awake.
Gringo dies in his sleep.
Great swells in his neck.
I think we have an alignment. We've got a side quest on top of a side quest. If we do 2 side quests at once, then we'll be doing much better than we normally do in the
Torbeck.
Feywild, even if it does mean that we've become hired killers.
As Frost says this to you, you begin to lower yourself to the ground. You can only move by crawling around on all fours, and the crawling is always creepy and unsettling.
Again.
Don't stop, Frost.
Last time you did this, you grew a strange mask and you whispered into my ear about brains.
That's coming next.
I hope that it does not.
I feel like he does this all the time. This is just Torbeck. You know?
That feels kind of normal.
Look at him, yeah. Yeah, this is him.
It's weird that I can't hear the witchlight sloshing in your tanks. like well, shaking a water
The
bottle.
Witchlight is stored in the balls.
And it's interesting that he says this right now, Gideon, because
Oh no!
because you become incredibly gullible and you believe everything you were told.
Oh man, the witchlight's storing your balls! I thought it was the tank!
I don't think I would trust that.
Wait, how do you, but I don't get it. But how do you get it out when you go in when you start fighting, man? It just starts jimmying up your just straight up from the core, huh? Just,
You know how that works.
in the pelvic floor, you just get right. Oh, you're one sick son of a bitch, man. Oh, I knew you were messed up, but that's just crazy.
Frost,
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
you are so sick of these stupid. Why is Torbeck doing that again? It's inconvenient. Why, Gideon? What is his obsession with sperm?
Oh, good, I'm an asshole again.
You are the epitome of the deadly sin of wrath.
On theme for the last couple episodes.
Will you both stop that? I'm getting tired of you guys talking about Torbeck's balls. Every hour, it seems like.
Well, I mean, I guess we do talk about Torbeck's balls a whole lot.
Important topic of conversation.
Just because they're more visible when he's on his all fours doesn't mean that we should be talking about it.
I mean, it's just the fact that when he gets on his all fours, he always turns his hindquarters to us, and they hang down
I
like
get a real good view.
They hang down like truckers. I mean, it's like, you know, he looks like a pit bull in heat. I don't know.
I feel like I'm watching Pride and Prejudice and there's a pig walking by.
Just wait until Torbeck puts on his Gucci daddy shorts.
Please don't. It makes me very upset.
You are watching this unfold, Kremlin, and you can't understand why no one is taking this seriously. You have all become the undead. That's way more important than the balls that Torbeck is showing off to everybody on all fours.
And does this seem like it's not a new thing? It just feels like we've all been undead for
No,
some time?
you're watching as your friends are turning into the undead, and they don't seem to notice.
Oh no, my contingency plan. This is too soon. What happened? No. Oh, hey fellas, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, man. You know.
Feel good?
What's going on? I mean, I'm feeling good. Are you feeling good? You seem a little unsettled.
No, I'm feeling. And are we all undead?
Even you.
Okay. No, I'm good. I'm fine. How are you guys doing?
Well, okay.
Talking about nuts and pit bulls.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
No, Torbeck's got a huge nut.
Mike, can you roll again for me, please?
For like extra hairy coconuts.
We really shouldn't canonize.
I can roll 10.
I reroll 50.
Rule 34 is 41. Crazy.
It already is.
Yeah, no, I don't want
The
to make it
damage
worse.
is done, Mr. Red.
Too far gone and all that.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know what? I will actually. I'll keep your original one because I think it'll play well with Cremies. You believe you are dead, and that no one can see or hear you, even if they say otherwise.
Oh no. Oh no. It's finally happened.
What?
I always knew that I would pass on of a silent heart attack in my sleep.
Ugh.
That congenital heart defect that I never got taken care of.
Wait, so you know?
You had a congenital heart defect and never got taken care of and you died in your sleep?
Oh, my friend, I'll never speak to you again.
Wait, so you know you're dead right now?
Oh,
Why won't you talk to us ever again?
I have to learn how to be a spooky ghost.
Ugh.
Well, it's more like a rotting skeleton.
Oh, I
but-
can't believe that my friend will never speak to me again.
Will you shut up, Greco?
I guess I better spend some time working on how to be a ghost.
That's pretty
good.
good.
Very clearly not a
Kind of
ghost.
spot on.
Wow, that's very spooky, Grigo. Good job.
And as this is happening, Argontal makes her way out of the stone monolith. All right, we've come to a decision.
It's like giant swinging nuts.
And as she walks out, you see this undead Korrid walking towards you.
Oh, that's scary.
All right, Mister.
Oh my God, you too?
I've got your answer.
Did I say the command word too early? There's no way I said it. Absolutely not.
I have to apologize for my friends. They're very embarrassing all of the time.
Are you feeling okay?
No, I'm very upset.
How are you feeling? You feeling good? You feeling like regular and normal and like flesh having and definitely alive and stuff?
Hey, what's going on, man? Why are you asking everybody about them having flesh and whatnot?
Just because I'm just making sure. Wait, you have flesh?
What? Yeah, I think so.
But not like desiccated and dry, like creepy zombie.
No, I mean, I
like,
think it kind of looks kind of normal to me. I mean,
what color is it?
red.
Okay, good. Well, okay, maybe this is just, feature, not a bug. All right, okay. Now, what do you think?
Well, we've decided that we would love to have your help in the demise of the Briganox, and we're happy to offer you each one of our stones.
All right.
We'll spend a little bit of time preparing all of them, and we'll provide them to you in the morning before you leave. Are you feeling all right, Grico?
Walk up behind her.
Is there a reason you're breathing down my neck,
What
son?
are you doing, Grigo?
Grigo, that's rude.
I'm gonna walk over. Is there like a corner? In the, I'm gonna try to find a corner. What I think there'd be like maybe if there's like two stones that are kind of like corner
Sure.
shade. I'm gonna walk over. I'm just gonna stand there. Man, if someone takes a photo, this dude looks so spooky. I'm gonna look so spooky if someone takes a photo. They don't know that I'm here.
He's had a long day.
It would seem like. Would you like to stand up? Cormac?
No.
It can be comfortable being down there like that.
Torbeck's quite comfortable. He gets a lot more airflow on certain parts of his body.
Your nutsack's hanging in the wind, boy.
That's yeah, feature, not a bug.
No, but there is a bug right there next to him.
That's normal. Ignore that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Well, we'll see you soon.
Well, should we have like, I don't know, play some ominous jazz and, you know, maybe a couple of trombones here and there and, you know, just party? Why not, right?
Because that sounds like
Sure.
it'd be an
And then
awful
she
time.
calls out the rest of the Briganox, and they don't know how to play ominous
maybe I
jazz,
guess I do
but
think that
they
sounds
start
like
playing
that'd
their
be an
music
awful time.
again, and they all start to dance around the.
Hey, this is close enough.
There's nothing to do when you're dead.
How does he know?
I guess if no one can see me, that means I can get naked and run around.
No, we can see
Gringo, stop it!
Oh, man.
Stop it!
Wait, I can't see Gringo. I could have sworn I could see him just swaying in the breeze.
We've got enough balls out already. We've
Am I
got
just
enough
making
balls
this
out.
up?
They're gonna start throwing rocks. God damn it!
You know
why
why
is
the
it-
rest don't?
Am I just imagining Gringo naked?
There's never any naked ghosts.
Oh, he's undressed. He's undressed.
I've never had this dream before.
He undressed. He's an embarrassment to us all.
He was always the wisest of us.
Greg really knows how to party.
Do you have some kind of private shelter I could go into? I would really like to spend some time with myself.
We all have tents, Frog.
Our
Thank
Gonzo
you.
is dancing
Jesus.
around in circles.
Yeah, I will immediately pop out my tent and disappear.
You do, and as you step inside, the tiled floor meets you first. The stark white walls as you head over to the sink that is in the corner of this, and you're able to wash your hands. The lone stall is off to the side.
I knew you'd be back.
Don't say a fucking word, toilet. Don't say a fucking word.
You kept me waiting.
This is my least favorite bit with that.
I agree.
This is my favorite moment every time it comes out.
So much.
Every
It
time.
makes me so upset. I'm so uncomfortable.
I walk over, I turn the water off, and I flush so that he doesn't have any water in the tank. That's what you get. I'm going to go to take a nap. Thank you.
It's funny that he stepped off for all that alone time after Gringo and Torbeck got naked.
Why does he have that one cutout in his pants? You know, I always wondered, but maybe this is why, you know?
Don't worry, we don't have to conserve water here. It's magic.
Please stop talking. How does this end? How does this end?
My hunger is eternal, as is my thirst.
I go insane and I burst into flames like the father from Hereditary.
Oh, God.
No, I try to push him out of my mind, and despite my wrathful brain, I will endeavor to meditate and try to calm myself, feeling the hatred that I feel towards everything around me.
You
the,
do.
the
You
floor,
sit on the tiled
the
floor.
toilet, everything.
And the toilet continues to speak to you. Every time you start to get into that moment where you feel like you can meditate and you start to calm your mind, the toilet will say something and then your rage will start anew. And this happens for about another 30 minutes or so. You deal with this until the electricity in the air that was tinged with the little bits of witchlight, those pink lightning arcs that were shooting across the sky, you eventually notice those fade and you're able to take in a deep breath of cold, humid, or cold, moist air.
Well, why don't we turn in and maybe have a nice dinner? What do you think? Although I guess I've never been undead before. Do the undead need to eat? I guess it depends on the kind of undead.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you'd be the one to say.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what am I gonna do if I don't have to eat?
Oh, things would be pretty bleak. I mean, eating's half the fun.
Wait. Do I even have to breathe anymore? I guess I could just stop breathing. This doesn't feel very natural.
Are you breathing right now?
I will stop breathing.
You stop breathing.
Huh. It's kind of uncomfortable, but I can still talk, I guess. Just like any spooky magical skeleton or zombie.
Are you really holding your breath right now?
Yeah, no, I'm not breathing right now.
You're not breathing at all right now? Wow.
Yeah, why don't you try it?
Roll a Constitution saving throw, both of you. And you would be at a disadvantage because you're gullible, so you believe everything he says.
Oh, wow. Mace is really going for it. For the podcast listeners at home, Mace is holding his nose, and I think actually holding his breath. He's done now.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Con save?
Yeah.
19.
Huh. This
Okay.
feels kind of weird.
You have about
I pass out.
you are, oddly enough, you're able to hold your breath far longer than you expected. Cremy, you eventually pass out.
I would,
Oh.
but I'm grave touched.
Oh. I don't actually don't have
or
to.
sleep or breathe.
Amazing. Then you don't.
It's a feature I gain at level 6. But
So,
Cremy
you know
doesn't
what?
know that.
We'll switch that because you're gullible. You're watching him. He is just holding his breath and holding his breath. And if that's true, if you really don't have to breathe and Cremy's not breathing, you know that you can keep going. And so you do. 15, 20 minutes pass, and then you pass out.
Get, you haven't been talking for the last 15 to 20. No, get! Oh my god, wait! Do you need to breathe? This doesn't make any sense! Oh god, what have I done? How do I do this? And I start using the Heimlich maneuver because I don't know what I'm doing. Get! Get, please! Grickle, help! Help! Grickle, help!
Grickle's
He's
naked.
choking!
He's a naked ghost.
I'm gonna walk over naked. Can you still use your magic as an undead? And you'll see Grickle lean over with his finger. He walks in the he draws in the dirt. And it says H. Oh. Please, Grickle, what are you doing? I. Holy. E. D. Holild? What does that mean?
They'll know that I'm greeting them from the afterlife saying hello.
What does it mean?
Torbeck understands this might be an emergency, but when you make food tonight, Mr. Cremy, just put Torbeck's in a bowl on the floor. Torbeck can't use his hands.
What? God, what's going on? What have I done? Oh no. Gid's Undead. Gid, are you just joshing me? Are you just playing? You are clearly undead. You do not need to breathe. You can stop playing around.
It's at this time that your curses have faded.
I'm not undead. I definitely need to breathe.
Oh my
I
God.
just passed out, man.
You guys are dead. You okay?
Oh man, I'm seeing stars. Oh, my head's swimming.
Oh.
And why is Gricko naked?
Oh.
Guardian, I am, you are, Garden, angle. Nice. Now they'll know that I'm watching over them.
You know, this is a lot better when I saw you as a totally desiccated zombie corpse. There wasn't anything flailing around, but this is a lot less pleasant.
You're still naked.
I'll have you know, this is very average for a goblin. As I kind of waddle away to my clothes
I'll come out of the tent. I finally was able to meditate and relax. I feel much... I turn around and I leave and I go back into my tent.
Well, we're not zombies anymore, right? What do you think, fellas?
Were we ever zombies?
Yeah, we were all zombies for a little bit. Even she was.
man.
Even all of them were.
Tormek will still just take his food in a bowl on the floor.
Oh. Well, forget anything I said about contingency plan or not needing to eat or breathe or anything.
Okay.
Oh, I've always found I like contingency shirts. They're very nice and soft.
Put some fucking clothes on.
Oh. I mean, it kind of feels freeing.
That's why Tormek's
Get in the
just staying
tent.
on all
Everybody in the
fours.
tent. I'll
It
throw a
feels
tent out.
nice. I feel like it's a bit constraining to wear these now.
That's right.
I gave away one of the tents, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well,
Tormek's.
No, you have yours.
I don't think I do.
I didn't give her yours.
I didn't buy mine. We only bought
we
3 of
didn't
them.
buy yours. And I gave one away.
So I definitely don't have a tent.
So Gricko has a 10, Frost has a 10, and we have a 10.
Yeah.
Gricko has a tent?
Right? I can't remember.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Because
I think we had 3
he was threatening to kidnap Hootsie
That's
and
right.
steal her.
Yeah, I think I bought everyone but
You did buy
Tormek
Tormek's
a
tent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was funny.
It was funny.
So we have 3 tents now.
We have 3 tens.
I'll come back
Yeah.
out.
Okay, fine.
Well, I was gonna go in my tent, but
Well, I'm going to set up all of the tents, so...
oh, you'll set up ours too?
No, I'm going to set up the tents that I have, and I figured that those of you that don't have tents could use them for the night.
May I ask you a favor?
Sure, of course, Frost.
Could we exchange tents? There's something wrong with mine.
Yes, no, of course. Here, I'll give you this one.
Thank you.
And then you take that one. All right,
This is
thank
going to
you.
be much better. I'm not sure what was flawed about that tent, but it'll be nice to get a peaceful rest here.
Tormek appreciates you offering a tent, but Tormek didn't really like the experience of the tent and thinks that sleeping under the stars is a little nicer than the dump.
Well, so who's
Oh.
gonna stay in which tent?
I think the 3 of us have a tent, man. And they're 2 out.
What?
Tormek's gonna sleep under the stars. It'll
I
be
have a
all
tent.
right.
You have a tent?
I have a tent.
You didn't give your tent up for Hootsie?
No, I got it. We had to find gold or something.
Oh man.
I forget who has tents.
All right.
Raise your hand if you have a tent.
You guys share one.
You guys share one.
Yeah, you share.
I
it.
get-
You
I gave
you
one
don't
away.
have one, Gideon. You share one with Granny.
Oh,
Unless you want to sleep under the
started out
stars, you're going to have to bunk up with one of
Yeah,
us.
but he gave yours away to that little goblin girl.
Oh, I gave a 10 away, but yeah, it was yours, kid.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It looked like a Texas Roadhouse.
Man, that was very homey, man. Full stock bar,
Every time I
animal
walk,
heads all over the walls.
I mean, the roads are pretty nice.
I mean, the rolls were great,
The roads
man.
are really nice.
oh, it was tacky and I hated it.
It really is the
What?
butter that makes
What do
it.
you mean?
Look, mine's way nicer when I throw it out. Guy, it's got an 8-range gas stove.
No, well,
It's just
I
a
mean,
kitchen.
That's a pretty fancy kitchen, Grammy. What are you cooking up in here, man?
I can stir fry Mongolian beef at 800 degrees.
Oh,
On the sucker.
boy!
Well, fine. If no one is complimenting on how surprising my physique is, I'm gonna go back into my tent that now looks like a rainforest cafe with a couple of hammocks out.
I'll comment. Your physique is incredibly surprising.
Thank you.
You look inside of Gricko's tent, you see the animatronic gorilla from Rainforest Cafe.
Every 30 minutes.
yeah.
How much dry ice do you think they go through? That's remarkable.
Okay.
I cook
All
dinner.
right.
I offer to everyone
Yeah,
who
you
would
do.
like to eat. Can we go to sleep?
Most of the Chorids enjoy your meal and they seem very pleased by it. And eventually the party winds down and they all make their way back to their individual monoliths. And each of you finds your way slowly, one after another, heading to bed. Crummy and Gideon sharing their tent, Torbeck beneath the stars. Amadepore makes his way into his tent with Polynella. And eventually Frost,
With great trepidation.
you make your way back into your tent. And as you step inside, your feet hit on the tile floor.
What?
The
How?
white fluorescent lighting.
I exchanged it. This isn't supposed to happen. There was time now.
I am omnipresent.
3 construction workers break in and start tearing the walls down, and you see room 1408 on the door.
Wow. Good pull. Good pull.
We are bound.
No, this is a nightmare.
And you all get a long rest.
Oh!
You guys want to take a quick break?
Yeah. Whatever
Yeah, you
happened to
need
John
drink.
Cusack?
You all enjoy a long rest.
that's right.
Some of you, it's enjoyable more than others. But you do wake up and you're able to make your way outside of your tents, and it looks the same as it had the night before. Overcast. The sky is filled with clouds. The lightning strikes continue to charge up Motherhorn on the mountain far to the north. And the Corrids are nowhere to be seen, all except for Queen Argontal, who is over by the Crown's board, setting up a new game and muttering to herself. And she notices you as you begin to move about, and she has in her hands a satchel that is clearly full of some more of these luck stones. Well, I hope you had a nice night's sleep.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
Morning.
how'd you sleep?
I slept all right. The damn Briganox were loud as per usual.
I mean, they're gonna be real quiet pretty soon here.
I slept great.
Solemn as the grave.
I mean, I was sleeping good, but every 30 minutes...
How's your wee willy winky? It was out in the wind for about an hour last night.
It's you know what they say, you get a little bit
You have
of sun
wind
on
burn?
it, you get a little bit of wind on it. And
I've got
it's
a balm
good-
for that.
It's good for your health. I'm health maxing these days, and I'm old enough that I gotta start health maxing. Everything's good.
All right.
It
Well,
is
here's your
very average
here's
for
your
a
luck
goblin.
stone.
Oh,
in advance.
I assumed that you were good for your word.
Absolutely.
I believe that we're magically compelled once we make an agreement like this, right?
I'll take mine.
And she passes out each of your stones.
Oh, nice.
go.
Nice.
I already have mine. I'll take
Well,
a
no,
second.
you know what? I'll hold on to the extra one.
We each get one? Mm-hmm. I already have an item that functions like them. Do they stack?
It is yes, because it doesn't require attunement.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, technically you're only supposed to get one, but
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
the DM and I can do what I want.
Because I had gotten from saving that guy from the cage, he gave me that rose.
Yeah, no, for this one specifically, it's in the module. You're only supposed to get one.
I see. But
I'm the
I misunderstood what you're
DM
saying.
and can do whatever I want and give
Okay.
each of you one, or two, or three if
Okay.
I choose. So
No, obviously. You're
I'll
God
pay
of
the
War.
price for it later.
wait a minute.
I'll take the extra one. He's already got two.
No,
I'll take
no.
two too. Yeah, there we go. Find
Oh,
us.
you remember that I have too.
I do know two.
And she'll hand it over to you.
Okay.
Is it just called a luck stone?
Stone of good luck.
Stone of
Search
good luck.
Stone and will not show up.
Yeah, Stone
Which
of
is
good
very
luck.
annoying.
All right, Amadepore, you ready too?
Well, yes, Polanella and I had a nice night's sleep. I'm feeling quite refreshed. I would like a steaming cup of coffee if anyone would like to join me around the fire. We could share a good story or wax philosophical if you would like.
Yeah, make some coffee. Why don't you?
Well,
I
I
would
suppose
love
I
to.
could.
You always make
Grab
it
the-
so-
Would you like a dollop of
Yeah.
honey in yours?
Oh, honey and coffee, huh?
Yes.
You know, I've had honey and tea. I've never thought to put honey in coffee. Oh, why has no one ever done that?
I don't know.
Not sure. I do it every morning.
Not sleep very well.
No, I slept great.
Well, I feel like every 30 minutes I was woken up by a violent rainstorm and howling gorillas and elephants.
That's very funny.
Nice. That's in a bathtub.
That seems self-inflicted, Rico.
I don't know why that was happening. Oh gosh.
I think Gideon's percolating.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh,
Well, should we plan? When's is there a specific angle we should enter the cave to stay as stealthy as possible?
Well, Oh, no, you're not talking to me. I'll go make the coffee. He shambles away to make the coffee.
Well, do they sleep? Like, shouldn't we go under the cover of darkness if we're slitting throats?
I'm not
and
sure.
bashing heads in
I'm not
with
sure if they sleep.
What?
They're making noises at all hours of the day.
Oh, they're definitely evil then.
It's possible that they work in shifts to be absolute nuisances.
They work in shits?
In shifts.
Oh, okay, shifts.
Well, who the heck cares? We'll just burst in the front door and kill them straight to their faces.
Well, there are three things I can tell you about getting down there. First off, is it's going to be a treacherous, perilous journey, as the cliffside is quite steep and there's really no way around, just brute forcing it. When you get down to the bottom, you'll find some statues of Cords. We place those down there to make them afraid of leaving the mine. They are harmless. You can just walk around them.
Did it work?
They haven't left, so.
They just stay nearby and make this sound.
There's no kind of like protection magic or some kind of curse or hex or nothing?
No,
They're just spooky statues?
they're just statues of us, yes.
Oh. Well, all right.
But there is something you'll need to do to get in. They've placed an enchantment on the entrance of the mine,
Oh, shit.
and you'll have to make a wish to enter.
Oh, I was hoping for speak friend and enter, but
So you might have to, you might want to take some time to think about it. I do believe it has some sort of ramification, so
Well,
make sure what you're wishing for is sound and true.
Everybody knows what he's gonna wish for.
we're just gonna wish for something in the mouth of this cave, and it's gonna grant it, and then we get to go in and kill all the Briganauts.
I'm not saying it's gonna grant your wish. I'm saying you have to offer up a wish. It could take it away for all I know.
Oh, no, there's always tricks here.
Torbeck has a plan. It literally can't fail. Torbeck's ready.
All right, a wish. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes to get in.
Is a
And
wish.
then you'll be at the whims of the Briganauts. We can't help you once you're inside, but we will be with you in our hearts. So just know that should you ever make your way back up to Lockberry Henge, you've got an entire queendom of Cords at your side. And should you
All
ever
right.
need us in battle, in fight, should you ever need our allyship, our friendship, or just a good dance, that you're kin of the Cords now.
Well, I'll be back for perhaps another game sometime in the future if
And I will be prepared to
allows.
win this one.
practice.
Well, I appreciate that, and, who knows if we ever decide to make a move against old Bitter Ann, we may need some,
We would march alongside you gladly.
Oh, heck, that's cool.
If you put together an army and you go to war against the old hag.
That's not the plan right now, but that's, plan.
But
I
should
mean,
it be?
it might happen, though. It may not happen.
You should
let
be prepared
let
for
us
that.
know,
You should
and we
absolutely
will be by
prepare
your
for
side.
that.
Blow the horn of war.
Yeah.
And I'm just practicing the ABCs like I always do, so I'm just trying to think, contingencies and contingencies.
Yeah, Crummy's really good at the AB skis.
Please. The ABCs.
Cs?
Yeah.
Gosh, I thought it was AB skis, D's.
These what? These what?
What comes next?
Well, yeah, I mean, what's after D's? You can't get any further in the alphabet?
Is it perhaps E's? I mean, that would make sense. The logical progression of the alphabet being what it is.
I suppose, man, I'm no master of the alphabet.
But why is it not A's, B's, C's?
I'm still stuck on the D's,
The
man.
world may never know.
Anyways, is coffee done?
Oh, yes, the coffee
yeah.
is done.
I'm
Don't
gonna
Oh,
go
worry.
hey,
have
no.
coffee.
My coffee's done. All right, Amadepore. All right.
Would you like a
You mean one fucking cup, kid?
No, I made one cup. I thought you just meant what? You guys all want a coffee?
Make a whole ass fucking podcast.
man, I'm
I'm not
listening.
saying make you coffee.
Every-
Well, you should have
coffee cup-
specified, man.
Every coffee cup I make is made with love. Would you like a little bit of cinnamon for your hot temper?
Got him.
Hot temper. I'm level-headed. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. You guys shut up.
Actually flying off
No,
the
he
head,
didn't. No,
though.
it was flying off the head.
Yeah.
Why are you guys over there looking at me like that?
Yeah, I think, Guinea's the kind of guy to get court-ordered anger management. Acting like causing, grievous permanent injury.
All right, ready? Watch this one.
Yeah.
Watch this, ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Gideon, did you forget to take your denial pills today?
What do you mean I don't take denial pills? No, I don't take denial pills, man.
I think you forgot to take your
No, I don't, Torbeck. I don't take denial pills, man. No, what do you mean? I don't know. We're in the middle of an adventure. No, stop doing that. Stop doing that. You didn't win this.
So forgetful and
Ah!
easily angered.
Give me the cinnamon.
he starts to grate some cinnamon over your coffee.
Damn it!
Would you like a dollop of cream?
Well, that sounds pretty nice, actually.
He puts a dollop of
I'll
cream.
take
He
that.
passes
Well,
you a
no,
steaming mug of
okay.
coffee.
Make one fucking cup of coffee.
All right, I'm working on the pot now,
I'll
okay?
get started on the rest.
Golly.
No. You sit down. I've got the coffee, Gideon.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. That's been shuffled off to Amadepore. So hopefully it makes a good buy.
I'm gonna get on. Well, you know what? It's gonna be nice. All
He
right.
starts
got, like,
working.
a
He
honey
works
and
on
bees
one
and-
coffee at a time,
I'll
but each one he does with love. Would you like some cinnamon as well? I know.
I'll take some honey and cream actually. if you don't mind.
Absolutely, one dollop of honey, a little bit of cream, $1 or two of the cream.
Oh, yeah, dollops of cream. I'll take two. You know what?
Right,
Yeah,
an
with
extra
the
dollop
honey,
for
that
you,
sounds pretty
Kribby.
pleasant.
And he passes you
You're
a coffee with two dollops of cream. Torbeck,
I get two.
Yeah.
would you like some coffee? Or would you know what? For you, would you like to eat the grounds?
This is the greatest day
He-
of Torbeck's life.
He gives you a cup filled with grounds and then the honeycomb that doesn't have the honey in it anymore. There's still a little bit, but it's the comb itself, and he puts that in there. Here you are, Torbeck.
Grounds are going everywhere.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Grinko, would you like some coffee?
Grinko. That's my cousin's name. He had a congenital tail. He's always more popular than me. Fuck that guy. But I would. Could you make me a cup of hot Jones?
Absolutely, I'll make you a
What? You
cup.
have hot Jones here? Nice.
Yes.
Wow.
Some,
We got everything
you
here.
see he takes the Jones out of his pocket, and as the Jones is screaming, he's pounding it into a pulp inside of a mortar and pestle.
Oh, my God.
Fucking Grinko.
And he makes you
motherfucker.
he makes you your steaming mug of hot Jones. Would you like a dollop of cream or some honey or some butter?
Oh. I'm health maxing, so I'll take some butter.
He slices
pretend to
off
like
a pad of butter, and you watch as it melts into the hot Jones, and he passes it to you. Frost, would you like some coffee?
Buttery hot Jones.
Oh, no.
Hot buttered Jones.
Would you like a warm saucer of cream?
Actually, if you could just drown my Jones in a mug of milk,
Absolutely.
then that
He
would be...
reaches in, he pulls out another Jones. It starts to scream as he drops it into a boiling pot of milk.
Frosty likes his with pulp.
He takes the spoon, and he's like, every time it screams and like raises above the frothing milk, he like lowers it down.
Oh, but not just pulp. Oh, make sure it's some pulp. With how angry he's been lately, I don't want to piss him off.
yeah.
I'll be fine. I can handle
He
He
takes
likes you with some pulp.
He takes the slotted spoon and begins to smash the Jones against the edge of the pot. And I'll make sure there's a healthy amount of pulp.
But not too much.
Not too
Make
much.
sure of that.
I appreciate it. Thank
And
you.
then he
Amadepore.
passes it to you.
Thank you.
Jones pulp is foul.
Hot buttered Jones.
Y'all are sick fucks.
No, you just don't have any taste. You haven't been hot Jones peeled yet. You will. Don't worry.
Yeah,
still
you
time,
need to
I
try
guess.
this. You need to
Yeah,
try
well,
this.
don't worry.
It's
Krabby.
filled with protein.
Anyways, we should be going. What do you think, fellas?
I got sprinkles on mine.
I thought you were health maxing.
I'm a bit of a cheat.
That's what he says every morning. I don't know.
Man, it's probably using a sugar substitute. Oh no, it's maltitol.
Oh, Gringo's gonna be shitting for the rest of whenever you get down the mountain now.
Oh no.
No, it's a medical condition. I have IBS. I be shitting. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go back to my tent. I open the door. I'm just like a shitting animal.
Hey, Mike, you again.
I should have told him to go to my tent.
Oh, we go down the what you call
The
it?
treacherous steep cliff.
You spend about you spend
Valley?
about an hour.
Rock face.
Crater.
You spend about an hour saying your goodbyes to the Chorids. They send you off with a satchel filled with dried meats and cheeses and some breads and some other things to make sure that in your journeys that you are well fed. They do their best to give you as many pointers as they can. What little they know about the Briganox, you don't learn much more. And it is with joy and a new friendship that you begin to make your way down the cliff face. It is an arduous journey. There are many places where you have to genuinely climb down the rock face. So I need you all to make dexterity saving throws to see how well you do traversing the first half of this.
Oh my god!
This
I
journey.
got a 29.
You do pretty well.
What's the check?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, save.
Saving.
Which Luckstone doesn't affect.
Oh no, it
the
does.
natural
It's
20.
plus on saving throws.
Oh, it is?
Saving throws, yeah. That's not attack rolls.
That's
Not
why-
attack- yeah.
The
that's
saving
why
throws
mine's
are
so high.
busted.
actually bonus.
That's why in the book you only give the
Yeah.
party one of
I
them.
got a 10.
Okay.
I got a 26.
23.
24, because I rolled the natural.
I rolled a natural 20
What'd
as
you get?
well.
I rolled a
27?
19 and got a 29.
I rolled a 19. Wow.
Wow, we all rolled 19.
We all rolled doubles.
20. What did you roll, Jared?
A 10.
Not two.
All four of us are running down the cliff.
Richard,
Like the
Richard,
cheese- like
I
the
don't
wheel
know
of
if you know
cheese,
that.
like-
That's your twin brother.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought you did. That's what you did.
That's your twin brother.
Yes, I'm actually your twin.
Oh, Rico, the
Every time Gregor finds a foothold, he finds he has to shit his pants. Never trust a fart.
You you are all making your way down this cliff face, and you are, including Amadepore, you're all incredibly agile, except for Grico. Before you left, one of the Chorids gave you a bag of gummy Chorids, but you didn't know that they were diet. They were sugar-free gummy Chorids, and you've just been eating them nonstop.
I like breakfast.
And occasionally you find that you do have IBS, IB shitting.
Dance all night.
And it makes it really difficult for you. It doesn't cause you to tumble down the rock face, but through the collective helping of your friends who are all doing incredibly well, they are able to
Guts are in turmoil.
brown pants and all get you down to
Grigo, you seem cramped and falling. You seem to be falling to your death. Are you okay?
And you smell like you shit your
need
pants 3
help?
hours ago.
Oh, he's toast.
Oh no, this is okay. Ooh. Ooh, it's okay.
This happens to us far too often.
Oh God.
Keep up, Greco.
Just like find a rock or something, Greco. Go behind a boulder.
Yeah, we can stop. We're all doing fine on this cliff.
I could take a break. Was that gonna help? We just need to go.
I think it's one of those things we just gotta get through it.
Yeah,
we just gotta get there.
If I ask you need help and you say depends again, then
Oh. Paulnella, if he takes a tumble, can you save him? Are you big enough for that?
Well, she's large for a bumblebee, but she could not hold up a goblin of this size.
Oh, well, you hear that, Grego?
Yeah, well, you don't, man.
One wrong move and you're toast,
That's
dude.
it.
There's no saving you. Actually, wait, hold on. I've got just the solution. Here, why don't you take this, and I give you my bobbing lily pad.
Wait a minute. Can I literally just fly with this?
Yes.
You begin to plummet as the lily pad requires attunement of an hour.
It requires attunement. It requires attunement. You need to spend it. I figure you could shit for an hour and then he's gone.
I try to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Try it, Breath of the Wild. Try it. No.
You are luckily, when
that's
this
funny.
happens, close enough to the midway point, this crater lake, as it were, that you do take quite a tumble. You're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning fall damage, bludgeoning damage, as you
both of his shins.
slam into the ground.
Brutal.
But aside from that, you're all able to make it fairly unscathed to this point. And it is here that you find yourself on this almost like another plateau of the mountain. It is fairly flat aside for the deep crater in the very middle that's been filled with rainwater. Circling around it are these 8 incredibly large stone pillars, each one of them topped with a copper brazier. You see, as you're looking forward, that there is what appears to be a very attractive elf in a boat, or seems elf-like. Fey, definitely. In the very middle of this lake, heading towards one of the braziers. He has some sort of torch in his hand. His skin is a very pale green. From here, you can see that his hair seems to be made out of wisteria flowers, these beautiful purples and pinks, as they hang down almost to the middle of his back.
Very mysterious.
You see bits of moss clinging to his incredibly elongated ears. Even from this far, you can see that he is very beautiful. As he heads towards one of these beacons, he's able to dock at the base of it as he scales up the beacon and lights it. He climbs back down, gets back in his boat, heads to the next one. As he's about halfway up to the next beacon, you watch as a group of peritons fly towards the beacon and begin to flap their wings incredibly quickly as the beacon goes out. You hear an exclamation of frustration. You can hear almost a hint, almost like dry sobbing. This person is incredibly devastated, incredibly torn down and beaten by this. You see as their body slumps over for just a moment before they continue their climb to light the next one. You watch this happen for 4 beacons. And you realize that this is the place where you were told the prince of the summer court or the spring court or some court of the Feywild was trapped here eternally until they could get all of the beacons lit, and they would be able to create a portal back to wherever they wanted to go. That it would unlock the ability for you to create a portal wherever you wanted to go. Looking at this, you think there are more than enough of you, including him. If each of you took a beacon, you could probably light them all at once. That could be a solution. And you realize that even though you have this plan stretched out for what you're going to do with the Briganox, this is an opportunity. This is a portal to anywhere. If you wanted to go back to the Witchlight Carnival, you could. If you wanted to go back to Ogway, you could. If you wanted to go somewhere in the Feywild, somewhere other than Yon, you could. If you wanted to go to the Palace of Heart's Desire, this could be an opportunity. And as you watch all of this play out, the Periton circling ahead of you, you realize that you have a choice that needs to be made here. Do you pass up this opportunity for a portal anywhere, or do you continue on to the Briganock Mine? And that is where we'll end the session.
Oh! I was so ready to discuss the decision. That's awesome. No, I think that's a great end point. I was so ready though. I was so ready to duke it out.
Don't let me forget. As soon as we start this session next week, Frost will lean forward and say, "Do you think his name is Mavis?"
That's very funny. That's very funny.
I got that.
Yes, Michael.
That was pretty
Did
thinking.
sleeping in the rainforest cafe, given the sounds of the gorillas and the elephants and the beasts within, does that allow me to change my subclass to Moon Druid?
No, but I allow you to change your subclass.
I'm gonna say
Welcome, Grick of the Moon Druid. Yeah.
Welcome, Grick of the Moon.
Look at the Moon Druid.
I think we should have some other discussions about certain things.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
thank you.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right here so that we just don't have to worry about it anymore. If you guys need to make changes to your characters so that it's more fun for you, it just automatically has my seal of approval.
I'm going to play the UA Mystic.
Just make sure you let me know when you've done it and what it is. Otherwise, yeah, go for it. I don't care. If you're going to have more fun, then I'm going to have more fun.
I'm going to multi-class the UA Mystic into
Except for you, you can do nothing. You can make no choices.
That's actually very thematic for the fact that the Eldritch Abomination toilet has corrupted you so in your
It works
tent.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It works perfectly.